Davis, Secretary of State.
Yeah. Despite what the Prime Minister has said, speaking out for rape gang victims is not jumping on a far-right bandwagon. Yet yesterday it's reported that Number 10's interim spokesperson said it's obviously disappointing to see people weaponising rape gangs for political point scoring. Mr. Speaker, I ask, how does this square with the harrowing personal testimony from Jade, Chantal, Scarlett, Erin and Steph in Anna Hall's Channel 4 documentary aired last week, where concerning questions continue about councils, police, schools, social workers and children's homes. In these reported up to 50 communities where vulnerable girls who are underage, exploited children were unbelievably labelled as promiscuous or child prostitutes.
The Honourable Lady points out the terrible things that have gone on historically and that continue to be a concern across our country, which is exactly why the government is investing in the task force which is working across the country with police forces to ensure that people can be arrested and girls can be kept safe. Arrests have gone up. Everybody thinks this issue is a terrible one. Absolutely everybody does. And I remind the Honourable Lady of a Prime Minister who she served as gladly served as a Women and Equalities Minister, who said looking into these historic cases was spaffing money up the wall.
Mims Davies.
You're in government now. A year. What an awful result.
As a child, Jade got a criminal record during her own abuse and exploitation, and now cannot attend her own children's school trips. Chantal rightly said, "We're not the problem, the men are the problem." Mr. Speaker, despite plenty of good women on the front bench, I have to ask, is this government simply more interested in protecting their own rather than staying true to their manifesto pledge?
Absolutely right.
Which says we will use every tool to target perpetrators. Yet Labour are turning their back, you can hear it, once again, with the leader of this House calling it dog whistle politics on national radio. So why won't this minister and her front bench commit to deliver a proper national statutory public inquiry and finally put victims first?
I will absolutely protect my own in this. And my own in this are the women in our country who for the last 14 years have had no effort made. And people say terrible things, and the Leader of the House was right to apologise. I wonder how many of those on the opposite bench asked the former Prime Minister to apologise for saying that the exact girls that he was talking about, that their lives, and looking into them in an inquiry that already happened, that was statutory, was spaffing money up the walls. Where was the outrage?
Sonia Kumar.
Question number 5, Mr. Speaker.